Dito po ang direktor ng Ospital ng Maynila, si Director Dr. Lucky, at si Vice Mayor Dr. Hani Lacuna, at ang aming Manila Health Department. Now we call this and ask the media to help us to spread and help us deliver the information na starting July 31 up to August 9, ang Ospital ng Maynila ay pansamantalang isasara sa mga kadahilanan na marami ang aming mga frontliners ang na-infect at meron din kaming ilang reinfection at marami kaming asymptomatic at marami ding awaiting for test results through PCR swab testing na mga doctors, nurses, medical workers. So for the meantime, sa mga kababayan natin sa lungsod, nananawagan tayo na huwag munang magdadala ng mga pasyente o ng kanilang mga mahal sa buhay simula July 31 hanggang August 9 except matters that involve life and death situation. So to name a few, halimbawa emergency manganganak, sabihin talagang manganganak na, tatanggapin pa rin natin sa emergency room. Yung mga aksidente that involves life and death or anumang klase pang aksidente. So other than that, hindi muna tayo tatanggap sa loob na nasabing araw. Para naman sa kapanatagan ng kalooban ng ating mga mamamayan na nagdadialysis, tuloy pa rin ang hemodialysis services ng Ospital ng Maynila. Para naman sa ating mga telemedicine na ginagawa ng mga doktor ng Ospital ng Maynila ay tuloy pa rin. Yung ating mga laboratory kung saan meron tayong test swabbing and serology testing, tuloy pa rin. Para sa radiology, tuloy pa rin. So all other things with regard to services of Ospital ng Maynila, not included in the extension, for the meantime, suspended yung services niya. Be that as it may, out of 6 hospitals, Ospital ng Maynila, 6 hospital owned by the city and run and operated by the city, tuloy pa rin yung 5 hospital natin. And all other hospitals from the national government. Now, the reason, one, as I have told you earlier, yung para magkaroon ng breathing room. Kasi nangyayari, imbis na patient to doctor, doctor to doctor na. Then we will sanitize the entire facility ng city.
Mayor, paano ito makaka-apekto dun sa programs with regards sa COVID? Paano ito makaka-apekto?
That's a good question. Those patients inside, no matter what is the cause of admission, like in this case, 2 things, the regular diseases or other health issues, plus COVID-19 patient, tuloy lang sila nasa loob na pangangalagaan ng ating institusyon. Sabihin, from there, halt na yung incoming. For example, let's just say a possible COVID-19 patient hindi na siya tatanggapin muna doon. Kasi hindi naman siya emergency life and death situation. And we have still some spaces, a few na lang, spaces that wherein we can accommodate possible patient of Ospital ng Maynila to another hospital, which is the remaining 5 hospital and 12 quarantine facilities in the city of Manila. And there are different quarantine facilities of Manila. We have quarantine facilities for COVID-19 mild asymptomatic. We have quarantine facilities for COVID positive dialysis patient. We have quarantine facilities for pregnant women COVID positive. And we have people are being quarantined awaiting for results of confirmatory tests done through swabbing.
So Mayor, ilan po ba yung na-infect na nating frontline po doon?
Admitted 11, confirmed cases on home quarantine are 4, and suspects on home quarantine but symptomatic are 32. Close contact, ito yung gagawin. Pag sara natin under the DOH protocol, 10 days. Close contacts of confirmed cases is 58. So, ibig sabihin, yung isang doktor or nurse, meron siyang through tracing and investigation conducted by the director of the hospital and its people, may pre-identified person. So, para makafocus na mapangalagaan ang kalusugan ng mga frontliners natin sa medical sector is to really stop the continuing contagion among themselves, because I want them to be healthy emotionally, psychologically, and physically, to give a breathing space for our doctors.
Ano po kayo naging dahilan, Mayor, bakit dumami yung na-infect po natin mga frontliner po doon, unlike sa ibang hospital po?
Well, sa lahat ng ospital meron na na-infect. In fact, may mortality pa sa iba, including the private. Now, your city, modesty aside, is really aggressive in receiving COVID-19 patient. Hindi kasi kami nagtataboy. Wala kayo naririnig sa amin. I know you're journalists, you've seen a lot of stories in some other hospitals na even in the private, are not accepting COVID-19. Now, it is the policy of this administration in the city of Manila na kalingangin hanggat maaari. Kasi nga, para maiiwas yung infeksyon sa kanyang mahal sa buhay at sa kanyang komunidad. So, having said that, when we were very aggressive, and we will continue to be aggressive, even with these challenges, we will not stop. Simply because to care. So, with that, the effect is the probability of high exposure is there. So, this is a matter of acceptance of facts. It is inevitable. So, that's why, pag medyo sa tingin namin na marireach yung maximum tolerance namin in infection sa aming medical sa health sector, pag hindi naman natin binigyan ng pagpapahalaga yung mga frontliners who will take care of our incoming and future COVID-19 possible patients. Because we know for a fact, COVID will stay. We know it already. Every day is COVID day until there is vaccine. Measures are being taken by your local government unit to suppress, not to really to exponentially unmanageable yung growth. So yun ang trabaho ngayon namin in our own little way. And to do that, we have to take the risk. We are taking the risk. And I'm grateful to our doctors and nurses and medical professionals because they're into our direction. So yun ang posibleng sagot doon sa tanong mo na Dahil sa marami kaming kinakaharap at wala kaming tinatanggihan, in fact, modesty aside, this is on the record, even those people who are not from Manila brought here for some other programs are getting infected, are being taken care of the city. Okay.
Sir, anong, di ba lagi kasi yung mga frontliners, pag nakita natin, may dumadahin sila sa mga assistants. Sir, anong assistance po, ano natin?
So far, ang Maynila naman, modesty aside, Maynila naman, whatever tools, equipment to protect them, not to really get infected, nandiyan naman. Hindi naman sa pagbubuhat ng bangko. We've been managing it for 4 months and a half now with the help of our Vice Mayor. Then we bought a lot of equipments to have a better health care doon sa mga positive. Kaya nga, hindi naman sa pagbubuhat ng bangko, out of 4,400, nasa 2,800 na yung aming recovery. So, and we have only about 1/4 at 2.4 million nighttime and 3 million daytime population at 70,000 per square kilometer high density. So, pinapapasalamat namin sa Diyos yun. Pero ito yan, hindi namin yung kinikipit balikan. Hanggat may isang infected, there is imminent danger. Because these tens of millions of infected in the world started with one. So we really wanted to be more conservative in our assessment and aggressive in our action. That's why you've been seeing a lot of all types of approach with regard to mass testing.
Sir, kanina sa interview kay MMD Chairman Danny Lim, sa meeting nga daw nung sa council, as inaano nila, they're leaning towards yung GCQ para sa, kumbaga, simula August 1. Kayo din, sir, do you share the same?
Well, as far as the Metro Manila mayor is concerned, last night we voted already. Then that sentiments of Metro Manila mayors will be submitted to IATF to decide. And we'll just wait for the decision of IATF. I think tomorrow is the announcement of mamaya yung announcement ng national government. But we, just for the record, we Metro Manila mayors, and I can attest to it, because I'm one of the 17, are being consulted every time with regard to status. Yung how to change status of Metro Manila. So lagi naman kami kinukonsulta. Yes, we voted last night and we don't want to preempt the decision and adoption of the sentiments of Metro Manila Mayor and let the national government later on announce it.
Meron doon sa issue naman ng LSI, alam naman natin na
Yes.
sa Rizal na Memorial
That's a good
Stadium,
question. I want you to ask me.
yung nagkaroon nga ng siksikan ng mga tao. Sa ngayon ba, tatanggap pa rin po? Sabi po ni Asik and Cabo na pauwi na po yung 6,000. Pero after po ba nito, tatanggap pa rin po ba tayo ng LSI doon sa lugar po na yun?
Okay. I may agree in helping our constituents, some of it, and other constituents, to be given a chance to go back to their respective provinces. Because there's hard time here in Metro Manila. High infection and hard time, economically speaking. So, but it has to be done properly. Why? Di ba sila nagbibigay ng sets of rules and protocols? And logic, if you put and give sets of rules, you must follow it also. Kaya I was disappointed and it was made public. We're always open here. We were disappointed. I am personally, and all my doctors and nurses and the constituents were very disappointed what transpired in a few days ago about that 6,000 plus, and only to find out that there are 8 who turned out to be positive.
48 na po.
48
My point is, maganda yung
program.
prinsipyo, maganda talaga. Aminin na natin. Maganda naman talaga. But it has to be done according to our sets of rules na sinusundan naman ng lahat ng lokal na pamahalaan. Why? It is quite unfair for the provinces, receiving provinces, to send somebody there who is infected. It's unfair to them. Unfair sa probinsya yun. Kaya kailangan, maganda yung concept, ang talagang wala, taas kamay ako sa konsepto, napakaganda. But it has to be done properly. So that's why when they did it in last, I called the attention. Hindi kami pwedeng manahimik. I think, in fairness naman, that just to put the record straight, and to be fair with people who are doing this, nag-ano naman sila, mend their ways. And they made a promise na hindi na mauulit yung ganong bulusok. In fact, ang mangyayari yata ngayon, regional na. On a particular day. Halimbawa, let's just say Region 7. Merong 300. Itong araw na to, Region 7, 300. Yun lang ang. Now, with regard to your next year, tatanggap pa rin ka. Yes, why not? Kung makatulong kami, bakit hindi? Una, maganda yung konsepto. Noble yung konsepto. But, I think they learned their lesson well, that we, as an intermediary city, kami kasi yung parang intermediary city, like Pasay, intermediary city rin siya. So people coming from their origin, going to their endpoint, sa amin dadaan. So, yes, why not? But make sure that medical protocols are being practiced. Not only for the people of Manila, but also for the people in the community, in the receiving municipality and provinces. Because we have to be practical about our situation. Alam na natin to, hindi naman to pwede ipublik, na merong mas magandang medical facilities ang Metro Manila and capacities. There, some, like 5th class municipality, will be grossly affected, particularly the patient and the family immediately, kapag lack of medical facility, proper and needed medical facilities. So, parang, dito na lang natin i-contain. Yun ang natin. Dito na lang natin gamutin. Pag gumaling na, uwi una. Ganun ang inisma. Second, another issue that trigger us, alam mo, naglilinis kami ng Maynila. Kahit may COVID, hindi naman pwedeng ikubli. 5-5 kami kung maglinis. Ano na nga kami, ano daw? OC. Yung linis ang linis. Hindi naman sa pagbubuhat ng bangko. Then here you are, coming in Manila, throw your garbage everywhere. It's quite unfair for us. So, our attention was called. And we said, no, you're welcome, but you have to behave like Manilans. Because nowadays, we inculcate to the minds and hearts of our people to discipline. Yung gawing maaliwalas ang Maynila. Ginagawa na yun unti-unti. Hindi, this thing will not happen overnight or finish and be successful overnight. But the process is consistent, persistent. But here you are, darating kayo rito. Alam niyo ba, just for the record, alam niyo ilan nakuha namin basura? 30 tons.
Sa result?
For 2 days. 30 tons. 30 tons. Just for the record. Ngayon, ang point namin, nilinis naman namin. In fairness, tumawag naman sila sa amin. In fairness to the DPS, headed by Kenneth Amorao, and our co-employees, clean up the entire area. Then MHD and MDRRMO came in, sanitize the area. Ngayon, sabi namin, wala kaming problema sa basura. Pag may basura, ang trabaho ng gobyerno, which which is local government, linisin. O sabi namin, ilagay nyo sa tamang sisidlan. Huwag gawin yung dugyot ang Maynila. Na kung saan nyo na lang, doon kayo umuupo, doon yung tatapon yung basura. Kadugyutan yun eh. O, di ba? Maging responsable tayong mamamayan. Kumain ka, may basura, dapat may sisidlan. Now, may tama rin ang tao. Ano yun? Walang available bin. Trash bin. Tama naman ang tao. Eh sir, kaya naman tinapon yan dyan. Ha? Eh kasi yung facility nila, no? Yung facility nila, hindi namin facility yun. Walang bin. Kaya nung makita ko yung picture, talagang nag-iinit ako dahil kung yung mga taga Maynila nga naglilinis kayo itong mga dumadayo dito. Kaya siyempre unfair sa amin yun. Now, their learned lesson, alam nila yung set of rules and they are still welcome because if Manila, as one of many, 1,600 local government unit in the country, can help ease the burden in the national government and be part of solution, we will do so. Because this is a pandemic, we don't want to point fingers, we raise issue, fair and honest issue, and attention will be called, and action should be made. Now, if they do that, come, let me help you. Come, let us help you. Hanggat kaya namin. We will try to be a good neighbor as much as possible.
Pero last na
Sure.
lang, Mayor. Ano pa po ba yung mga possible areas or barangay na isasailalim natin sa lockdown? Or meron po ba?
Now, lockdown. Now, binigay na sa local government unit yung pagla-lockdown, but we still have to ask permission from the IATF in a regional capacity. Now, for now, what we're doing, di ba, nagkaroon tayo ng drive-thru. Running more than 2 weeks na tayo. For everyone, dalawa na yung site natin. Loton, saka Grandstand, bigger. Then we launched the walk-in. No? Para yung nearby, hindi na papasok sa, katulad nun, yan, to be fair, to be factual about our claim. Kaya kami naglagay ng walk-in sa labas, adjacent to the hospital, so that people who are not infected will not get infected inside the hospital because there is COVID. So may walk-in. Then sumunod, saturation. Yun yung sagot sa tanong mo. We'll just saturate. Today and yesterday, we closed 47 health centers. Itin ko, no? Based sa recommendation ni Manila Director of Manila Health Department, Dr. Pox Pangan, we closed 47 health centers to utilize our professional resources to continue while we're doing massive testing. We are going to do massive tracing so that when we go, katulad nung tanong mo, la-lockdown pa ba namin siya? Hindi na namin siya ila-lockdown kasi gusto ko makapamuhay na yung tao. Ang gagawin natin, sino ba nakachismisa mo kahapon? Sino nakasama mo sa kainan? Sino? Iimbestigahan ka na namin. Pero ang darating sa inyo, mga doktor namin, mga nurse namin, mga BHW namin, mga health workers namin from the health center. Why, Jay? Kasi ang health center is placed strategically all over around the city. So they are tasked to do a surrounding tracing within their station or clinic owned and run by the city. So it makes sense. Hindi na para ipadala ko si Pedro na taga Santa Ana, ipadadala ko sa Tondo na hindi naman siya familiar sa tao, Kalye, and so on and so. So Dr. Pox pa came up with an idea of ibaba natin yung tao, yung professional resources natin, i-trace natin sila para pasok sila doon sa ating mass testing. Then we elevate, which is the gold standard itong swabbing. Kung sakasakaling positive sa IgG at symptomatic or medyo may mga hindi na stable health situation yung tao. So we can elevate that.
So, Mayor, yan yung parang ginawa doon sa serology, mobile serology.
Yes, yan yun. Oo. Kaya
Parang
may
hindi na
mobile
sila lalayo.
Nakita mo?
Yes, opo.
Kaya di ba sabi ko, di ba naalala mo yung binanggit ko? Pag kami pumunta rito, kabahan na kayo. Kasi I have to be fair with people eh. Ayoko kasi nung ano lang eh. Yung... Basta pag pumunta kami sa inyo, may ibig sabihin eh. So not to raise anxiety, to give peace of mind, government will go to you in your doorstep. So, pero may issue yun. Ang issue doon is high infection yung lugar nyo. That's the key. That's the key. Kaya, para masukol natin na masukol, eh, puntahan na sila. Plus, to give a general atmosphere, peace of mind to the general atmosphere or environment in the entire city of Manila. Whether we live here or we work here. Because people, tanggapin na rin natin ang katotohanan, that people will come in and out of Manila daily. So we wanted those who will come in as healthy as possible, so not to infect Manilans. The same manner, those who will come in that are healthy will not get infected by the people of Manila. So it works both ways. Kasi nga, it's a universal problem.
So, may lockdown pa rin ngayon o wala na?
So far, wala pa kaming nila-lockdown. Kasi may other measures kaming inintroduce done by Director Doc Fox.
Ang tawag natin doon, Mayor, ay anong tamang term?
Yung serology testing natin, no, saturation drive. Mass testing yun. Yung hininto natin ng ilang araw, yung function ng health center to utilize our existing logistical capability is saturation drive for mass tracing. Para ano pa natin, alam mo masino? Alam mo yung sa kuto, yung sinusuyod? Para masuyod yun, para masuyod pa natin. Talagang ano. Kasi kailangan talaga. Basta ito, tandaan ninyo, walang garantiya sa lahat ng ginagawa ng pamahalaan magiging successful. There is no right formula here, but ang goal natin lagi is suppression of numbers to control the infection. Because if we do that, we can buy time. If we buy time, a lot of people will survive, then may awa ang Diyos, may vaccine na. And that's it. We're back to normal. The meantime, no. It's not normal. Every day is COVID-19 day. Paglabas mo pa lang ng bahay, dapat na mindset mo na sarili mo. There is COVID. So, for the meantime, we must learn to live with COVID-19. And at the same time, we must learn to go back to work safely for us to survive in this battle.
Ngayon, matanong ko na lang din, may data po ba kayo ilan na yung sumailalim doon sa ating drive-thru at home?
Ako, napakarami. As of for the past, ano na tayo ngayon? 2 weeks may get tayo. No? 8,781 sa drive-thru. 8,781 as of July 30. Walk-in, 1,391. Saturation drive, ito yung mobile, 605. And, alam ko na yung susunod yun. Ilan yung nag-negative at positive. Bibigyan ko na lang kayo na ano, para wala na tayong tarantahan. Let's just do the average. When we tested a certain community, mahuhulog ka sa bangko. 100. Alam mo ilan ng positive? 39. So if you do that in mathematics, simple math lang muna, no? Let us not just jump into the conclusion. But kung hindi namin ginagawa yung saturation drive and mass testing, there is about 39 people who are asymptomatic but already have the virus. So tama ang DOH. Bakit tama ang DOH? Kasi sabi ng DOH, di ba, about 2 days ago, sabi niya, sa 50,000 active cases natin, 89% are asymptomatic or mild. So, kaya importante na may mass testing para malaan mo kaagad kung ikay positive o hindi, magkakaroon ka kagad ng peace of mind. Then, if you turn out to be positive, then medical health protocols will be parang green button, no? And naturally, you will discipline yourself kasi you wanted to survive. Yun ang epekto nun. So, yun, kaya kami ngayon, ina-analyze namin yung infection rate na nag-i-exist, pero hindi alam ng pamahalaan. But with this approach, it's gonna be an honest to goodness sitrep of Manila. So with that, then we can envision or visualize where are we now. Kasi as of today, we have 1,000 confirmed through a gold standard testing. We have done 19,000 plus free of charge. 19,000 very expensive test swabbing. And we got only 4,400 confirmed case, and we got only 1,400 active case, and 2,700 plus recovered. So the point is, we have to do this. We have to continue this, and we will continue to follow the gold standard testing.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Help us ha na isang